In this lecture, we'll be exploring session storage. So you can see that this example is exactly the same as we had for exploring the storage interface or local storage. Now here, what we are trying to do is we are taking the getSessionStorage function and returning the window.sessionStorage. So instead of local storage, we are returning session storage if the browser supports it. Otherwise, we are simply displaying this message that session storage is not supported. Now, whenever the page will load, we'll be calling this function called displayResults. Now, this displayResults first checks whether the error variable is empty or not. If it is empty, in that case, this code block will be executed. Otherwise, it will display the error message and this displayResults function will simply return from that point. Now you'll also notice one thing over here. This is a double exclamation mark. Now this double exclamation mark that you see, actually this is used to cast something that's not otherwise a boolean value into a boolean value. It's basically a not. So if you see, there are two exclamation marks, that's not. And it's just a little trick that makes the cast a little bit easier to write and read. So that's what this exclamation mark is doing over here. In short, we are simply returning the window.sessionStorage and assigning it to the DB variable. That's the only change that we have made in the code. Now, here, when we are calling the displayResults function, I'll be displaying it in a different manner. You can see that I have appended this math.random. Reason why I have done this is because when we will be demonstrating the session storage, we'll see that how for each open window the content is different. That is, for every window the session is different. So for instance, if I go ahead and launch this application now in two different tabs first. So this is the first tab. Let's open another one with the same URL, and this is the second tab. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll be commenting these two lines. So we are no more setting any key values. What now we are doing is just retrieving the values from the keys. So here, let's reload this page. You'll notice that this one is showing me 01550, and let's reload this one. You'll notice that this one is returning 098. So you can see that for every window that we have opened, there is a different session object in place, which is returning me the specific values for those keys that we have provided. You can see that the only difference is we are making use of the session storage instead of the local storage. Other code piece that we have is exactly the same. So that's the difference between local storage and session storage. Local storage is persistent and this one is in memory, and as soon as you close the browser, it's gone.